Hello everyone, it's Diane. I'm working on the Raggedy Ann journals again. I don't really know what I have left to do to finish up these signatures, but I figured I'd turn the camera on and you could play along with me. Hopefully you're at your table or desk and doing some crafting this morning. I'm going to start by stamping on some of the pages that need a little embellishing. So I brought some of my stamps over and some inks over to my table. I'm going to use my new Blueberry Bushel Stampin' Up pad. Let's see, gotta push it, I think. They redesigned their stamp pad, so I used to have to push it before I could open it, but now I don't have to. Just open it and slide it. Okay, I just have this old flowery stamp. This is Stampington and Company from 1997. Isn't it adorable? It almost looks black. So that will be in there like this. So I feel like I need something on this page too. I'll just do the corners. I don't know if I want to do that corner because it has staples. I'm afraid that it won't stamp very well. So I will leave that corner. At least there's some decoration there. Lift. No, put. Okay. Okay, I do have to lift on this. Lift. Close. It's usually not this hard. It's just because you're watching me. I don't think it's in the channel properly. Okay, I definitely did something wrong there, but I got it closed. It's really not that hard. I am not a good advertisement for Stampin' Up! Ink pads today. Look at me. I got to get another package of baby wipes. Okay, that was operator error, as Gail says. I know it was because I haven't had issues with these stamp pads. But they're made that way so that when you close them, the pad is upside down so that the ink stays at the top instead of sinking to the bottom. And it's really not this hard. I am so sorry that I made such a mess. Okay. I'll clean this off in case I want to use a different color the next time on it. Moving on. Jeepers. I know what I'll do up here. I'll glue one of my quotes that I cut out of the books. It's a wonderful thing what a kiss will do. It is wonderful what a kiss will do, said Raggedy Andy. I'm going to put that up there. Okay. Let's see. On this page, I think I will add one of these little Raggedy Ann and Andy note papers. So the owner of this journal can journal on that page. I'll add some more tags and things inside the pockets. I have this little tag that's already stamped. Sorry, I'll tuck that in there. Put some of this fiber in there. Somebody sent this to me a while ago, I think. Quite a bit of it there, too. Well, all of you people in the Midwest, I hope you are staying warm. It's cold here in Pennsylvania. We're getting the cold too, but not like you guys. It'll be below 0 tonight. Before I go to bed, it will be below 0, and next night too. But it was 5 degrees Fahrenheit when I got up this morning, not counting wind chill. But it's nothing compared to what the Midwest is going through. So bundle up and stay warm. I think I'll just, instead of stamping, I'll just add a little picture at the top of this page. This came right out of a book. It came out of the book that Worth Gruel illustrated. They're different from his father's, Johnny's, illustrations, but just as cute. This is Johnny's, and this is Worth's. I don't know why, but there's a white triangle on their faces, underneath their nose, when Worth does them, but there's Johnny's. They're both adorable. Okay, someone asked me to do a tutorial on how to sew an envelope in to the signature. So let me show you this part. I open it up first. This one was quite easy to just pull apart. You have to be very careful not to tear them. And if there's a little tear that's not going to show once it's folded, it's okay. So you open it up like this, and then you stitch your signature in, and then you glue it shut again. So your stitches are hidden in there, and this is right attached. I know I couldn't, when I first saw somebody do that, I was like, how'd they do that? But once you see how it's done, you're like, oh, why didn't I think of that? For every time you do something nice for someone, you feel a glow of sunshine inside you. Words of wisdom from Raggedy Ann. It's kind of like Winnie the Pooh. And I will put something inside, but I need something to decorate the outside. Oh, let's get organized here. Most of the illustrations are horizontal. So sometimes it's hard to find something that will fit vertically. That's a really cute picture. I love that illustration. I could trim it. I think I will. I just trimmed off this edge just a tiny bit so that it wouldn't have a black line over here, but not over here. I think I can use my glue stick for this. Should have put this underneath. Wonder if I still can. Okay, I want to ink it a little bit though. I think that's cute. This is just my vintage photo distress ink. If you guys haven't found YouTube channel called Wishes and Weeds, I think you should check it out. She's from Canada and she does a lot of really cool hauls. She has an antique booth somewhere, so she buys some kind of kitschy decorations and nice dishes, like she knows dishes that have a value to them that people collect. Whoops, I'm inking the wrong side here. So she buys things like that, but she has, I think, fairly recently discovered junk journals, and so she is now buying things for junk journals. She finds really good things, and it's fun to watch her videos. And so she is actually working on Raggedy Ann journals right now, and she just found, she didn't say how much she paid for them, but she just found, I think it was 5 Raggedy Ann and Andy journals that are similar to this one that I'm going to keep without taking apart. They're similar to this. They might not be as old as this one, but this kind of book. She found 5 of them, which is awesome. Anyway, I just wanted to mention her. I'll try to link her shop below if I remember. She's very nice. And she watches my channel. She probably watches many YouTuber, junk journal YouTube channels. So I want to give her a shout out so that you can subscribe to her. Her name is Nancy. Wishes and Weeds. I'm trying to think. I think she has a Etsy shop, but I can't remember now. And then, of course, there will be a card inside of there. Let's pick one out. Put that on some coffee dyed paper. I'm probably going to bump my camera while I'm reaching for my bag of coffee dyed stuff. This is my bag of cut-off copy dyed pieces, and I've got to clean it out and make stuff with it because it's getting to be so that the pieces are just too small for what I need. However, that one works. So I will sew it later. I'll just stick it on there. I'm going to have a day or something where I can just spend time at my stamping table with my scraps and my stamps and make ephemera. So I will sew around that, and it will go in here. And let's move on. I like this pad with the house on it. I'm going to put that there. I don't know why, but I just love that for Raggedy Ann. It's got a heart. It just looks like a storybook house, I guess. I'll trim a little more. This one needs something tucked in there. It's cute. Something reached up and grabbed Raggedy Andy's nose. Ooh. That didn't work. I've been having more trouble with this ATG lately, like even getting the tape started. The little tab pulls off and then I can't get the tape started the right way. This one I managed to get it going, but I just had some trouble with it. Plus, I have to clean up my craft room and find the little piece that goes here, because it's, you know what? I'm not going to use this right now. I am going to just glue, I guess. Just put a little bit of glue in the center because I will sew around this. I'm not going to mess with that ATG right now. I really like that ATG gun, but I'm having more trouble. I have trouble finding the right tape refills in the stores, and it seems to give me more trouble in the operation of it. But I'm not ready to give it up yet. There's checked material here, so I'm going to stamp a checkered border here. Now let's see if I can do this right. Lift it up and slide it in. See, that was easy. This is an old Stampington and Company stamp also. Probably got it about the same time as that little floral corner. It's dated 1997. So there's a little ledge here. You just pull it. I've got it all inky because of the issues I had with it before, so I have to clean that up better. But it's nice fresh ink, so makes a good mess because it's a new pad. This is part of that game spinner piece that I used in my other journals. I glued that on, so I will put, I think I'll put a tag in there. Find my large tags, not my giant ones. Well, here's a inventory tag. I'll tuck that in there for now. I'll have to add something, and this is a little more wobbly than I want it to be, so I'm going to put some washi tape on it. I wonder if dyeing it, it was dyed, coffee dyed, so I wonder if that weakened that perforation. I don't want it to fall apart. If you want to take it apart, because that's the fun of these inventory tags and alterations tags, is they have not just the lines, you know, the markings on them, but they also have perforations, so you can separate them and make fun things with them. So if you want to take them apart, take the tape off it and do that. I'm just putting some glue stick on my washi tape. I chose the red and white stripes because Raggedy Ann and Andy have red and white striped legs, which is an important part of this story. The Golden Book story. And I'll put some seam binding in there at some point, or some of this. I love this bright colored fiber that I got in a Happy Mail. Oh, let's see. I think I will put a little envelope right here. This is my little envelope bucket. That's just about the right width. Couldn't be a bit bigger, that's for sure. And I have these little coin envelopes that I got in a Happy Mail. But I think I'd like to use this one. So this journal is yours, Lucia. This is the Golden Book. Just putting glue on the back. I worked really hard the last couple of days with my bags and boxes of fabrics and things like that I got at flea markets over the summer. If you watched my flea market hauls and drooled over the vintage fabrics and tablecloths and things like that, I am prepping them. I worked really hard. I've got bunches of bundles, and they're going to be good prices because I really need to move them out. So hopefully I will have at least some of that stuff listed this week. I'd like to have some done today or tomorrow, or both. Well, there's not quite enough room for one of these quotes. Okay, so I think that signature is done. So I just have to finish the remaining 5 signatures for the two journals. I'm making 2 journals with 3 signatures each. So I'm going to continue with the other signatures, doing pretty much what you just saw me do. So I'm going to turn the camera off and finish, and I will be back to show at least one sewing in 1 signature, so you can see me sewing in the envelope. Okay, I'll be back. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.